What's happening, everyone? Hope you're having a great and wonderful day and a great start to a 2023 year. I wanted to jump on here. I was reminded of a quote / poem from Helen Keller, and I wanted to share that with you because I think it's good to be reminded of these things. And there's a lot of people that have come before us that have a tremendous amount of wisdom that we can learn, especially when we're navigating this life. And where does this apply? Well, a lot of times we run into situations, right? We encounter people, we have customers. If you're in the sales business, or really if you're in any business, right? So people may come off a little abrasive. People may come off as not appreciating the things that you do for them. You know, it could be family members, it could be people on your team at work, it could be people that you're serving in the community. And sometimes we have a tendency to take those things personally. Sometimes we internalize those things. We begin to ask questions like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? So on and so forth. And you know, a lot of times I'm reminded that a lot of times when people are acting out or they're doing something or saying something or reacting in a certain way with a certain tone or body language, a lot of times it doesn't really have anything to do with us, but it has everything to do with them, things that they're dealing with in their lives, things that they're going through. So, you know, always consider that. I was reminded of a story one time. There was a gentleman that was on a train and he had a couple kids with him, and his kids were just acting out and they were just jumping from seat to seat, just being kids. And the dad that was there was just had his head hanging low and was not controlling his children. And the kids were having fun, but they were being loud and obnoxious, and you know, other people were being disturbed by those kids. And so there was another gentleman that walked up to the father and tapped him on the shoulder, and he said, "Sir, can you control your kids? Your kids seem to be out of control. They seem to just not have any discipline whatsoever. They're being very rude and obnoxious and loud." And the dad looked at the gentleman and said, "You know, I apologize, but their mother just passed away and I'm not really sure how to deliver that message." You know, so there's always another side of the story, right? There's always these things going on, these underlying issues. So you should never judge a book by its cover. That gentleman those kids were probably pretty well disciplined, but he did not know how to articulate to them that the mother had passed away, and it was just a kind of allowing them in the moment to just be free. And so again, guys, hurt people. And so don't internalize it. Don't take it personally when clients, you know, don't maybe show appreciation like they should, or you know, how you think they should, or situations don't unfold exactly how they should. Again, you don't want to internalize it. You don't want to beat yourself up about it. And so the reason that I wanted to do this video was I wanted to share this poem. I'm going to read it for you. And again, some of you may have heard of this, maybe some of you have not, but it's a very, very good reminder of those things that we should do anyway. So the first one is, people are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. You know, I think that's very powerful. It doesn't matter what anyone does. The power of forgiveness is very strong, and forgiveness is more for us than it is for anyone else, right? I heard somebody say that unforgiveness is like drinking poison, hoping that the other person dies. So again, forgiveness is for you. No matter what illogical disrespect you have, forgive them anyway. The next one is, if you're kind and people may accuse you of being selfish and having ulterior motives, be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies, but succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people may cheat you, but be honest and frank anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, people may be jealous. They may be jealous. Doesn't matter. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people often forget tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have. It may never be enough. Doesn't matter. Give your best anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it's between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. That was from Helen Keller, obviously a very wise woman. Done some research and study on her in the past. A lot of her quotes very powerful. She was blind. She had handicaps, but yet she kept pressing forward in her life. And that is someone obviously that we can learn some wisdom from. So I hope that's been encouraging to you. It doesn't matter what's going on. You always should do the right thing anyway, right? And never take it personal. Understand people are dealing with their own things, and be encouraged and know that you're doing the right thing. Succeed anyway, forgive anyway, do it anyway, right? I hope that helps you. And until next time, bye for now.